Hello everyone, how you doing? I'm Tesak and last week I finally reworked animations for Gems Defenders, my match-free game with tower defense and RPG elements. Link to Steam page in description. As I mentioned before, Gems Defenders is basically done, as is, but all the rough edges needs to be smoothed out and cleared. And animations are one such thing. Some animations were fine, but others were just terrible or straight unfinished, so I decided to tweak or rework some. Last week I talked about bow animations and some changes to the code I did to make it work better. This very much paid out this week when I decided to revisit repeating crossbow. I mentioned this last week as well, but in short, it is one of the endgame weapons. It's crossbow that quickly attacks 3 times in a row during single attack animation. Interestingly, I struggled a lot while creating the animations. Actually to the point that I had to dust off one of my impulse purchases from few years back. Not this one, the other. Yes, few years back when I still played Airsoft, I bought Winchester rifle replica. What can I say, I just like old western movies. And so I spent about 2 hours toying around with the rifle, trying to figure out how the crude crossbow version actually would be operated, until I made, well, this. And I can't help myself, but I just like how Anakin is pumping the enemies full of arrows at point blank range. But hey, well, that's basically it. Animations are time consuming work, but I'm more than happy that I revisited it and make them better. The next step is to add some effects to it as well, because plant animations might be cool, but it's just missing something. But that's work for this week. So anyway, before you go, I would like to talk about this channel and mainly about my devlogs for a bit. I know I said I will make channel update video last week, but life got in the way and before I knew it, it's the next Monday. And because this devlog was rather short, I decided to add part of the channel update at the end of it. I will just do devlogs differently from now on. What you've seen today is mostly what the new format will be. Just short, usually under a minute to the point video with some quick voiceover showing what I did last week. Those are the new Monday videos and I will change the name of it to Quickscope as well, because they will be just quick look at the most interesting changes. And to try and increase the reach of my videos, I will share these as YouTube shorts as well. But sometimes there is just too much to cover in a short video, and in that case I will do the usual old-fashioned devlogs I have been doing for the last 2 years. That will cover everything in the greater details in the old style, but these are not going to be common on this channel anymore. And as I mentioned before, I do have plans on making some tutorials, but that's to come. I would like to finish Gems Defenders as soon as possible to start focusing on some other projects instead. But hey, that's basically it, that's everything I wanted to say. So, before you go, I would like to ask you to like this video, leave a comment and possibly subscribe to my channel as well. Anyway, there are links to all my games, Discord server and other social media in description, so go and check that as well. And I will catch you next time, see ya!